A key step in creating a successful Mighty network is to understand the member experience in your network. That experience is different than what you see and experience as a host. I'm Marcia Chadley, here to help you be successful using the Mighty Networks platform. This video tutorial will help you check key member experiences in your network, joining the network using the landing page, participating in the spaces in the courses and communities in your network, and also that big question, how do people purchase those spaces or join them in other ways? A Mighty Network URL opens a landing page, the front door to the network. The steps to get into the network depend on the type of network. In this case, this is a paid Mighty network, and there are plans that can be purchased to get in. The public Mighty network, someone can join the network or explore. In a private Mighty network, you have to request to join and be let in. And in a secret Mighty network that can't be found unless you're given the link, all you can do is sign in. To see your own landing page, copy your URL, just the first part. Now, if you paste that URL into another tab in your current browser, it's going to bypass the landing page and take you right into your network again because your browser window has cached different information, including the fact that you're already logged in. So you're going to want to open a new kind of window. It's either called an incognito window or sometimes a private window in different browsers. When you open one of those windows, it's not connected to your current browser window that's open. It doesn't know you're logged in, doesn't have any information stored about what to do with this URL, and so it will open the landing page for you to see. To verify the member experience inside your network, you're going to want to join your own network as a member using a different email address than what you do for your host account. This member persona, like mine here, gives you a way to explore and see your network like members do. You can have two windows open where you're logged into your network as your host self, so you can be making changes, and as your member self, so you can see what happens when those changes are being made. You'll need to watch out because if you use the same browser, you wouldn't be able to log in two different ways. So you can either use like the Chrome browser and an incognito window, or as I'm doing here, I've got the Chrome browser window open as my host, and in the Edge browser, I've signed in as my member persona. So to open up two different windows with your two different logins, either use different types of browsers or use the browser you usually use and a private or an incognito window for the other login. Don't forget to try out the phone and the tablet app because the experience there is a little bit different and you'll want to see what that's like for your members. One of the big questions that my clients ask me is how to best set up so that their members can purchase spaces inside their network or join them in other ways. The first step is to look at the different choices you have and see what works best for your specific situation. So let's take a look at one of the ways that you can easily try out those options. A hidden collection is a great working area to test member experiences before you launch a new space into your network. The only people who see the collection and these spaces in it are people who are already members in at least one of the spaces. So if you invite your member persona to one of the spaces in your hidden collection, then you can test out things without being seen by other members. Working with spaces inside a hidden collection is a great way to walk through the steps that someone takes to join a space or purchase it, and that someone would use once they're inside a space and using the features. Remember, if you want to look at things from the non-member perspective, from a potential member perspective, you'll want to use a private or incognito window and not be logged into your network. If you're testing out the member experience, you'll want to log into your network with your member persona. And don't forget to check out the apps, the phone, and the tablet too, because those things are a little bit different. When you want to have someone purchase a space or your network, or you want to invite them in, you're going to be using different links. I recommend you test those links before you share them. Find the link that you want to share, maybe the link to invite someone right into your network, or the link to invite someone into a space inside your network, or the share link for someone to purchase access to a space or a bundle of spaces. The different share and invite links work differently depending on the type of network you have and the type of space that someone is joining. You'll want to test those for your specific situation. Do you have more questions? I'm here to help. You can find more tips and techniques inside my free online community. The link's in the video description. And I'm also happy to have a free discovery call with you to talk about how we could work together on your specific network.